Damn drone. Stupid robot, go away.
Oh, this is marvelous. Bravo!
I saw this bloody great show the other night. Small.
Staring at the stars in the back of my car, trying to figure out just who we are.
Yeah, I'm stumped. Bagley, any ideas?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Seems like a pretty good place to do secret shit, if you ask me.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Can anyone see the suspect? Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
Whoa, this thing is sick.
Whoa, it's like a secret police station down here. I mean, a police station that is secret, not a... You know what I mean.
Well, if Albion was stopping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Yeah, all right. So what would lead them to the Tone bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Fuck me. So Albion and Clan Kelly were working together?
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
People are getting snatched off the streets. We have to do something about it, right? That's what we do.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Why now? How did... Hang on.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
That's not good. No deportees are leaving the UK. They probably threw him into the EPC and just forgot about him.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's not having a pet day.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Okay, yeah, let's find our guy. If they work out that Angel is DedSec before we find him, he's, you know, dead.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
You're not like actually putting me in their system, right? That's a hassle that I do not need.
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
What is going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
So this is what this country does to people with wrong stamps on their passports. Cool. So cool. So glad that I live here.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Oh, cool. Now we're fucking with Mary Kelly. I was just thinking how I'd love to get my balls cut off.
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic. There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Suspect is near.
on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the Thames? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Is now the time, Bagley?
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Yes! Smashed it!
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck! What was that?
Looks like they put something in him. Let's get a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
So they put a thingy in his neck. Is it for tracking or... Oh! Maybe it's for counting steps.
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Keep on him. He might run off.
Fucker! Get him before he triggers!
Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Fuckers!
Yes, he's gonna make it.
Get fucked up! We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
What the fuck? So I guess that neck thing wasn't just a tracking device.
That collapse was triggered. Mary Kelly's pulling something proper fucky out of her cunt with this. At least it looks like Angel's alive.
We need to find him. See what they did to him. And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
That was definitely something.
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
They'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
Oh, right, that wasn't so hard. What's next?
What? Do not resist!
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
You might kill someone driving like that. You're a real piece of work, you know that.
Hey! Here you go. Get out of my space, freak.
You don't know me, but I heard we might have some mutual interests.
You're talking like DedSec. Not likely. How do I know you're not hiding the fake murdered man?
What?
The barrister murdered the night before he was to be named Home Secretary. He's alive and well. He's much more effective guiding foreign policy now, away from the public's view. We'll be at war with France before you know it.
Okay.
I have a list. Those who hide him and those who do his bidding. If you want to prove you're not with them, you must prove you are against them.
All right, I'll give it a go.
Requesting code 7 control. I am stopped.
Oh, come the fuck on. This can't be for real. Can it, Bagley?
Oh no, he's off his fucking lid for sure. Allegedly, his shadowy cabal is headquartered at a nearby Albion field office. Might be worth investigating regardless.
All right then. Let's go deep. You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
So you're DedSec then? Grand. Got some info for you.
I'm listening.
My entire firm just got the sack pretty much. 300 people, 300 families. The cowardly fucks just told us we're being replaced.
Christ, that's terrible.
I landed on my feet, but the whole situation smells bad to me. I was an investigator with the tech law firm, but they fired all the lawyers too. There's no fucking way they replaced us all that quick. Not unless they were up to something dodgy.
So you want DedSec to look into your replacement then?
Yes. If you help me out with this, I'll do plenty in return.
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'll look into it.
You've arrived at our contact's former employer, and aside from some heavily armed security guards, it's basically a ghost town.
Interesting.
I don't think this replacement is on site. Dig around and see if you can figure out where they are.
Keep these cunts on our toes.
Right, weapon out!
You can do your corporate espionage from there. can do your corporate espionage from there.
Sending you the data.
Copy that. I'll analyze the company records while you get to safety.
Right. What do we have, Bags?
Well, I found our prospect's replacement. It's an AI. And a pretty shoddy one at that. Nowhere near as smart as me. It could maybe replace a few million humans at most.
Fucking hell!
Oh, right. I suppose from your perspective that's a lot. If you like, we can go destroy it before it puts anyone else out of work.
Beautiful. Send me the coordinates.
The job-killing AI's code blueprint has been packed up into a crate on site.
Time to destroy some shit.
Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Well, that's motivating. Let's go, Bags.
Shit! Put out an all-ports warning!
I'm done! I'll shoot you! Who the hell are you?
Checking the alarm.
Sending
There may be
location
signs
on the
of the
1033. Advised conditions. No!
Not stealth enough.
There it is. Time to do your destroying other people's property thing.
Not here.
Checking it out.
Checking now.
See what you can find.
You're in serious trouble now.
Suspect shooting.
Engaging target.
man. Let me hear it.
That drone was assigned to an Albion detention centre somewhere in the borough. According to what I could pass, it was used to interrogate high-value local insurgents. This is one less weapon in their arsenal. AI successfully murdered. Now get to safety and I'll send our friend the good news.
They're trying to...
Okay, get this. Your replacement, it's an AI. Isn't that cool? I mean, still sad for you, but super cool.
Wait, hang on. Really?
I know, right? Anyway, it was going to wipe out your whole industry or whatever, but DedSec put a stop on it, so no big deal.
Thanks.
So, do you want to fight? Not me, just in general. For DedSec.
Thought you'd never ask.
All right, now let's schedule your mandatory DedSec face tat. Just kidding. Welcome to the team.
Brilliant. Finally found my people.
Hell yes.
Well, doesn't this look important? Shame if someone were to muck it up.
listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology, apparently, is here to stay.
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Yo, you with DedSec? Oh, fucking brill. You know I could use your help. I need you to help me get back at the prick who fucked me over.
We're not hired guns if that's what you're after.
I'm no thug either. I'm a car thief, alright? I made my dosh lifting wheels for this pagan. I was nicking his Peng supercar, yeah? Next thing I know, I'm bleeding out and the boss man's got the whip. I survived and the pagan's driving around in that Peng whip. Look, I want you to steal it from him. Do me a solid and I'll repay you sometime.
This will be fun.
Maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this darkened universe, that technology will, in fact...
You're listening to The Bug.
Our friend sent us the location of the car. Passing it on to you now.
This is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology, apparently, is here to stay. There's no way around it now. I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it later on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs, thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing for someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will...
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology, apparently, is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it later on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs, thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right, sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this darkened universe, that technology will, in fact, render us all obsolete. And we won't need humans at all because of the bad things that are happening.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me... is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology, apparently, is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it later on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs, thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right, sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this darkened universe, that technology will, in fact, render us all obsolete, and we won't need humans at all. Because look at the bad things that are happening now. What is the common denominator?
I don't know, Andy, tell me.
All the bad things that are happening now, all the bad things that have ever happened, all involved human beings. They're always involved whenever anything goes wrong from the very dawn of time. And think of this, an automated Nigel Cash, surely a step up on the human conscience. You could even program it to have a tiny, tiny sliver of conscience. And if you had an automated Prime Minister, you could program it to be occasionally in the goddamn country. So that's, again, it's a step forward.
Again, I insist that there's never been a Prime Minister, Andy. I've never...
Forgive me for saying, but you look like the kind of lunatic who wants to change things.
Are you a part of DedSec? Perhaps you could help me.
Well, if I was, I'd be an idiot to say it, wouldn't I? What's the situation?
Those Clan Kelly beasts need to be brought to heel. They got my niece hooked on drugs and collected the debt. Snatched her right out of her home.
Jesus, that's awful.
I know the two bigwigs responsible, but the coppers won't do a thing.
Well, if they won't put in the work, someone's got to. We'll put those gangsters away.
Let's give it a go. I never forget a favour. Help me and I'll help you however I can.
They control their own destinies, and that they have even a parody of a private life, and that they can smile.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotten carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in a vacuum of today's Britain.
You don't know me, but I heard we might have some mutual interests.
You're DedSec, right? Got a situation you can help with.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
My friend is gone. Vanished. Don't know where, don't know how. Couldn't even leave a fucking note. Oh, sorry, I'm just worried.
Christ, that's terrible.
Thing is, my friend's a bit reckless when it comes to confronting authority figures. I'm worried they went too far this time.
Don't fret. We'll find them.
Will in fact render our
You're listening to The Bug.
nibbling away
Look the
on the
fuck
rotten
out!
carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the opening thing. The jobs that have been technologicalized.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around it. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the industrial later on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000.
Got to get out of here.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing for someone.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha!
The way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this darker universe.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the... rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around it now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it later on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs. Thanks for this new tech.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing for someone who wants to work. But I can only assume that this tech investment is creating. 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not the jobs that no one in their right frame mind would actually want to do, but that's the pride and progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a way of hope for us in this darker universe. That technology will, in fact, render us all obsolete, and we won't need humans at all, because look at the bad things that are happening now. What's the common denominator behind all of them?
I don't know,
All the bad things that are happening now, all the bad things that have ever happened, all involve human beings. Now, anything goes wrong from the very dawn of time, and think of it, an automated Nigel Cat, surely a step up from a human Nigel Cat. You could even program it to have a tiny, tiny sliver of conscience. And if you have an automated prime minister, you could program it to be occasionally in the goddamn country. So, like, again,
I insist that there's never been a prime minister. I've never seen him, I've never heard of him. The only times I ever hear what the prime minister does is when nothing happens.
I mean, we have reached the point where, and I've thought this for a long time, we would be better off if the prime minister was a waterman. Well, I think we'd all be happy with that. We'd all know where we stood.
You hear him being praised for his diplomatic skills all the time, so the best mark of diplomacy is when nothing happens. So good diplomacy is being distinguishable from him doing absolutely nothing.
You're listening to The Bug. 4,000 new green jobs for everyone. All I can say is very glad that my children have this journey. We're going to set them up for life in modern day. The one core skill they need, the ability to pretend that they are living happy and fulfilled lives, that they have jobs that are worth doing, and that they're making a planet a better place, where they control their own destiny, and that they have even a parody of a private life, and that they can smile without trying. That's what drama teachers can do. Crucial skills in this day and age. Of course.
Can you believe that? I've got the dexterity of a fucking violinist, don't I?
You're listening
listening to the bar.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is the bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fire don't burn in vacuums. It's a little not the Christmas light, shaped with a flame, but it's something. It is something to do. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page.
The car should be on site here. Try to get it out in one piece.
I'm on it.
Hey, stop! You hear that?
Stop now, and I might not kill you.
You're gonna get hurt!
Fuck you, yeah?
That's it! You're dead! It's pain! Taking bear shots here! Fuck the shit! Oh! Yo! What is it? Want some more of that? Take your fire!
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Thank God for free. Healthcare, I suppose.
You're listening to the bar.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of
That will be the Shivering Willy compensator there.
keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. Shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is. Joining me, as always, and Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around it. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Yeah, 4,000
I mean, that's a very want to work in the tech sector, but I fully assume that the tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
This is a highly placed Albion informant, or as they're called in America, a narc. And if there's one thing I know about the people of London, it's that they always like to see a rat get his comeuppance. Good on you.
Cheers, mate.
Bug, I'm Andy, this is Alice. Today we're going to be pretending that everything is fine. Go back.
You're listening to the Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is the Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little fancy Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something authentic. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And, Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century so we can have another track.
The car should be on site here. Try to get it out in one piece.
Piss easy. I got this.
That will be the Shivering Willy compensator there.
Right, so we've got the vehicle. Now what?
Wavy. Aye, now take that peng ride and drive it straight into the Thames.
No way. Really?
That whip has blood on his hands. Well, it's... Well, you know what I mean. I want that thing at the bottom of the fucking river.
The surroundings.
Thanks for this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing for someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this darkened universe, that technology will in fact render us all obsolete, and we won't need humans at all, because look at the bad things that are happening now. What is the common denominator behind all of them?
I don't know, Andy, tell me.
All the bad things that are happening now, all the bad things that have ever happened, all involved.
Right, so we've got the vehicle. Now what?
Wavy. Aye, now take that ping ride and drive it straight into the Thames.
No way. Really?
That whip has blood on his hands. Well, well, you know what I mean. I want that thing at the bottom of the fucking river.
It's all done.
I don't know how to repay you.
So, do you want to fight? Not me, just in general. For DedSec.
Yeah, why not? I'm in.
All right, now let's schedule your mandatory DedSec face tat. Just kidding. Welcome to the team.
Damn right. Man's ready to tear it up.
Brilliant.
Not so smart now, are you?
You're listening to the bar.
Nibbling away on the rotten carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is the bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century.
You're listening to the bar.
Nibbling away on the rotten carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is the bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it left wrong this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000 new jobs. Thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, they're the jobs that no one in their right sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this darkened universe, that technology will in fact render us all obsolete, and we won't need humans at all, because look at the bad things that are happening now. What is the common denominator behind all of this?
I don't know, Andy, tell me.
All the bad things that are happening now, all the bad things that have ever happened, all involve human beings. They're always involved whenever anything goes wrong from the very dawn of time. And think of this, an automated Nigel Cass, surely a step up from a human Nigel Cass. You could even program it to have a tiny, tiny sliver of conscience. And if you have an automated Prime Minister, you could program it to be occasionally in the goddamn country. So that's, again, a step forward.
Again, I insist that there's never been a Prime Minister, Andy. I've never seen him, I've never heard of him. The only times I ever hear what the Prime Minister does is when nothing happens.
I mean, it has reached the point where, and I've thought this for a long time, we would be better off if the Prime Minister was a watermelon. I think we'd be happy with that. We'd all knew it. No.
You're listening to the bar.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is the bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology, apparently. Is here to stay. There's no way around that now. I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it later on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately...
I don't have time for you. I'm sorry.
The fuck's his problem? He's a shady character, that's for sure. His network activity shows he's been trying to hack the National Health Service.
Fuck, you know. The NHS can't take anyone hacking it. The system is on the verge of collapse already.
Do you really think I couldn't undo the damage done by some human hacker? Just connect me to one of the hospital servers he targeted, and I'll sort it.
Cool, I'm all over it.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors, this is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum. Of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it later on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000. 4,000 new jobs. Thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right, sane mind would actually want to...
This is the right location.
Clumsy prick.
Located the CTOS hub. Done.
Bags, talk to me.
Nothing to fix, actually. He's been patching holes in their security, not opening them. Seems he's not so much a cyber criminal as he is renegade tech support.
I'm listening.
He's been particularly focused on exploits around the organ transfer list. Anyone who got their hands on these exploits would have a lot of control over that waiting list.
Sounds like a case for DedSec, yeah? Set up a meet and greet, Bagley, yeah?
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is the bug.
Control
Keeping
to
the
all
fire of
units.
hope alive in the
Possible
vacuum of
hostiles near
today's
your
Britain.
location.
Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a
Moving to
little
the hostiles
novelty Christmas
location.
light.
Over.
Shaped like a flame, but it's something.
They're
It is
through the
something to
checkpoint.
cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the phone. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it later on.
Control, lost sight of the
Is
target.
creating
Over.
4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000 new jobs.
Right, are the bollards
Thanks to
up?
this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of
Control,
progress, I
we're
guess.
returning to
And
HQ.
we have to embrace
Over.
the way technology is
You're listening to the bug.
nibbling away.
All units, we're going around the target. Suspects reported near your location. Moving inbound to hostile. Suspect has left the vehicle. Now on foot. Over.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise. Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
You're listening to the bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is the bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something to cling to. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is staying.
So you are the famous DedSec. I can't believe it.
I see you punching up the NHS. Mad respect.
Yes, but not good enough to stop Clan Kelly, right? They fucked off with hundreds of organs before I closed the exploit.
Oh my days.
I would like to catch them and get the organs back, but I'm not usually fighting with armed criminals.
Alright, cool. Yeah, man's got this on lock.
Thank you. You help me, and I will help you. It's partners, like buddy movie.
Our Grey Hat has already worked out the smuggling ring's headquarters. I'm passing the